Hey guys, Dave here. I just finished doing my top 15 niche for summer, and it's time to go ahead and do the designer. Knowing me as you do, and you already saw the other one, I, of course, have a few honorable mentions. One of them I just haven't had much time with. Would you believe it or not, I hadn't smelled this up until a month ago, and this is Lacoste Essential. Just haven't had enough time with it, but I do like it a lot. Like a lot, but just didn't make the cut. Another one is one that a lot of people do for summer, and this just doesn't work as well on my skin for summer. It's better for spring and fall, and this is Dolce & Gabbana's The One. I do adore this fragrance, but it gets a little bit too musky on my skin for summer, especially in the humidity, but I do love this fragrance. It just works better in the evenings for me in the summer, I'll say that. This one may be out of left field for some people, but I'm surprised it didn't make my top 15, to be honest, for designer. It should have, and this is Bvlgari Pour Homme. Not talked about as much as I would like it to be. Just a beautiful, fruity fragrance that I absolutely adore. I wish it got a little more praise, but yeah, whatever. I'll hype it up as much as I can. Let's get into the top 15. This is probably one you're not going to find in too many people's, but that's okay. I don't care. This is my top 15. It's what I like, and this is Beyond Paradise for Men by Estee Lauder, or however you say her name. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit synthetic. I don't care. This is probably one of the better designer tropical fragrances I've come across, at least. And I like it a lot. Number 14 is from Hermes, and this is Eau De Pamplemousse Rose. Probably, if not the best, one of the best, if not the best. I keep saying that. Grapefruit fragrances I've ever smelled. It's just natural grapefruit with a little bit of rose. It's an eau de cologne, so it doesn't last well, which is why it's great for summer. And I freaking love this stuff. There's not anything I don't really care for that made the top 15. Let's put it that way. Number 13 is a Chanel fragrance that I don't think actually gets enough praise for some reason. Maybe it's because it's kind of mainstream. I don't know. But this is Bleu De Chanel, and I really adore this stuff. Very fresh, clean, kind of a little bit of vetiver. Yeah, it's universal. A lot of people will like this. It's safe, but so is Allure Homme Sport, and I love that too. So it's a well done fragrance, and I think it needs a little more praise than it gets, but that's just me. That is number 13 is Bleu De Chanel. Number 12 is one of Dan's rock stars, The Hideous Bottle Indeed, Love and Luck by Ed Hardy. Kind of looks like as Joey would say. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Good copy of MI. It's a very good fragrance. I like it. I just wish it came in a less hideous bottle. But you guys have heard enough about Love and Luck. You don't really need me to keep talking about it. So, next up is, I don't have a lot of juice of this, and I keep putting off buying a bottle, and I don't know why. And this is Bvlgari's Aqva Marine. And about, I don't know, whatever, however many mLs that is left. Probably one of my favorite aquatic designers, for good reason. It's a very good fragrance, and I need to get a bottle. Number 10 is something that I don't know if it makes a lot of people's top 10s or not, and I love it. And this is John Varvatos Artisan, the original. Very cool bottle. I really like this bottle. I get like a neroli and orange type of vibe, and I've become a bit of a neroli whore. Oof. It's synthetic. Maybe. Doesn't last well. Yeah, probably. But it can be had dirt cheap, and it smells really good, and I like it. So, that is number 10 is John Varvatos Artisan. Number 9 is another Chanel, which I just mentioned, and another one, and this is Allure Homme Sport. I don't really even need to talk about this because it's been talked about more than probably almost any fragrance. but I like it a lot. That is number 9. Number 8, probably should be higher, but for summer, I don't know. I just don't wear it as much in the summer, and this is Terre D'Hermes. This is the Eau de Toilette version. I do like the Parfum version as well. This one's just a little bit fresher, a little more citric. The Parfum's got a little more pepper, which makes it better for fall and winter. This is kind of my spring summer for Terre D'Hermes, and I love it. Minerally orange, just lusciousness. Number 7 is another thing that probably isn't used for summer by a lot of people, but I think it's a great summer fragrance, and this is Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. This is actually a tester I picked up off Frunky, and I was really happy to find it. Probably the freshest, most universal vetiver that I have come across, and it works well, very well in the heat on my skin. Number 6, yep, Mugler Cologne. Talked about it in the niche side. Just beautiful, clean, fresh, just jumped out the shower with it and poured, or like shot yourself in the face with steam or something. That's what I get. It's like shower fresh, clean, but you still got that steam from the shower, or like a steam cleaner all over you. Friggin' awesome. Works anywhere, anytime, and smells good. Like really good. Gets a lot of compliments, and I love it. Number 6. Number 5, I guess, is technically niche, but I don't really care. And that's Geir by Ness. It's just beautiful stuff. Like, think a little bit more floral, Allure Homme Sport, but not as creamy, not as heavy, a little bit lighter. And I literally would bathe in this stuff if I could. Like, it's, I don't even know what to say. Like, I friggin' adore this stuff. Yeah, that's good enough. That's all I'm gonna say. Number 4 is from Yves Saint Laurent, and this is L'Homme. This is just a 40 ml travel. I need to get a bigger bottle. Such a great fragrance. Most of the Yves Saint Laurents are just beautiful, clean, fresh, gingery, floral, a little bit floral, but doesn't get much better for me for summer on the designer side than L'Homme. Although there are 3 I have ahead of it. And number 3 is actually from Guerlain, and this is not Guerlain Homme, that's better spring. This is Homme Low. It's a little bit more citric, but it's still got that minty mojito type of vibe going on, and I love it. But amp up the citrus in it a little bit, make it a sexy smoked or frosted glass, however you call it, bottle, and you sold me. I love this stuff. Number 2 and 1 probably ain't going to be any big surprise to anybody that knows me, at least. And number 2 is Chanel, and this is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Probably, if not my favorite, damn near my favorite lemon fragrance. Very natural, creamy lemon. That's mainly what I get out of it. It lasts really well. I get a little bit of creamy lemon, kind of vanilla in the dry down, and I adore this stuff. Like, I wish they made a bigger bottle type of adore this stuff. Number 1, not going to be a big surprise to anyone. Considering my first impression video, this was like basically dry humping the bottle with my nose. Yeah, I'm talking about, Dior Homme Sport. Not everybody's going to care for this. It can be a bit sharp for some people, but I love it. Such a fresh, clean, kind of sparkling, zesty, ginger ale-y, lemony, freaking awesomeness that I adore. Lasts well on my skin. I'm going to have to get a bigger bottle, or I don't even know. This one, if I were to do a top 10 that combined designer and niche, this and Blanche would still be in the top 5 probably, even with the niche stuff, which you guys know I tend to lean more towards. But for summer, I think designer does very, very well. Really, most of the niche houses are better at fall and winter fragrances to me, but there are exceptions to that. Like a lot of the Creeds and a lot of the Bonds are great for summer. Creed does really well with fresh, citrusy type of fragrances. They're very, very good at that. And Bond actually has a lot of those as well, but Bond also does some good winter scents. Well, a few that I enjoy, but you guys know what those are. So, wow, I'm out of words. What the hell's going on? That is my number one. It's upside down. Beautiful bottle. I'm sure I've already reviewed this. If I haven't, sorry about that. I should have. I also am using my MacBook for the video again, so let me know if the actual picture is a little bit better. The problem I had with it before was lighting, so I'm hoping that this fixes it. As far as reviews, I don't know when I'm going to have a review out. I got a lot of stuff going on. That is it, guys. As always, this is my list for my taste, so don't go out and blind buy this stuff just because I like it, because you may not like everything on this list. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.